The Minister of Justice, Dauda A. Jallow, on Tuesday reappeared before the National Assembly Joint Committee to give an overview of the elections bill taking into consideration existing Act and the 1997 Constitution. According to the Speaker of the National Assembly, Mariam Jack Denton, members of the Parliament have gone through the bill, but more inputs are needed from the Minister regarding the bill. More in this report by Ndai Sise.
Following the presentation of the Elections Bill 2020 before the National Assembly, the Minister of Justice, Dauda A. Jallow, gives an overview of the bill before the Parliament today. The Attorney General is required to assist and provide technical as well as relevant information for the purpose of the consideration of the bill. As diaspora voting has been a concern for Gambians, Dauda A. Jallow said the provision of allowing diaspora voting is left with IEC to come with clear regulations.
There is a provision allowing diaspora voting. It subjected it to IEC coming up with a clear regulation as to how they wanted to go about it, through inter-party consultations and possibly cabinet. But the fact that diaspora voting is allowed is provided for in the bill as well, in clear terms. But IEC is required to come up with clear regulations as to, for example, how would they choose country A and not B, where there are Gambians residing in both countries? What will be the criteria of selecting the countries? Probably there are regulations. We expect also they need to tell us how are they going to hire the electoral officials in those countries, places of carrying out these elections, a lot of things.
However, the nominated member Yakuma Jaite raised concerns as to how the diaspora voting will be done despite the lack of laws governing the process of the registration. In response, the Attorney General said the ministry has reminded the IEC about some of the challenges with regards to diaspora voting in the Constitution.
That we sent to IEC. As far as I'm aware, it is the ministry that spotted it and brought it to the IEC's attention. When it was brought to my attention, I asked my people immediately to inform them, let them write to them and inform them there is a challenge with respect to diaspora voting that we have spotted in the Constitution. So if they are saying they have sent and asked us to amend, because the request for amendment of the section, I received it on my desk, I think last week or week before. That's very recent. After we wrote to them and showed them this provision, they replied and said, if this is a problem, then we recommend it be amended.
The Elections Bill 2020 has been moved to the second reading stage for lawmakers to debate on the merits and the principles of the bill sometimes last month. As critics say, the current laws don't create a conducive environment for free, fair and transparent elections. This bill, if passed, will replace the existing laws in the country governing elections. Reporting for iAfrica News,